Hey online family, this is Judah Jackson. Today I want to share with you 4 ways you can manage the coronavirus fear in your workplace or the marketplace. I am coming to you from Seattle, Washington, the original epicenter of the coronavirus. And I had an incident this week that really taught me a lot about handling the fear. Like many of you, well actually on Monday, Governor Jay Inslee finally shut down the state of Washington for a 2-week shutdown. And so like many of you are experiencing at your jobs, a lot of the departments are combining. They're shutting down some departments, and others are collaborating together. But anyway, this week one of our co-workers in one of our other departments was coming in to work work with our department. And so I arrived Monday morning, and this woman, she was standing, this was inside the building, she was standing outside the door, bundled up like an abominable snow bunny. She was a petite woman. She had a big puffy coat, had a large neck scarf wrapped around her 2 or 3 times, and was half as long as she was tall, and she had latex gloves, standing at least 6 feet back from the door waiting for me to open it. And I'm just kind of like taking her in as I go. It's like, okay. But anyway, we get inside, and again, she didn't work in this department. Immediately, she gets a chair, she takes it to the furthest corner of our office. It's a big open space because we have a lot of printers, maybe 30 feet by 30 feet. Furthest away from me, she goes through all of our cabinets, taking out disinfectant, spraying and cleaning, going through like a tornado. And I'm watching her, and I'm an empath, and I'm feeling her fear and her panic. And so this goes on about 30 minutes. I have a lot of emotion. I'm feeling her fear, but also I'm feeling kind of resentful because she's invading our space, and I'm feeling territorial. And then I'm also having some moral challenges, because anytime I have a guest, I like to cherish them, and I want them always to feel comfortable. So I want her to feel comfortable, so I said, Lord, let her do whatever she needs to do to feel safe. And so after about 30 minutes, we have a customer that walks in, and she just freezes. I mean, she goes into hamster mode like. And I didn't expect her to wait on the customer, but I walked up to the counter, and the customer wanted to pick up their order. So I picked up their order and I gave it to her, and we were probably about 3 feet close. And the way I'm handling it, if somebody gets closer to me than 6 feet, I'm good with it. If they want me to stay 6 feet, I'll honor that, but I don't want to back away. I just don't want to do that. So anyway, I gave her the order, and the other panicked woman was watching. So she was silent because she'd been asking multiple questions over and over. And then she said, you're not afraid, are you? I said, no, I can't live in fear. I really want to trust God. I can't live like that. And so I felt the fear break when she saw me exhibit courage. And we began to talk, and then she began to process, came closer to me, and we got through the day. So I want to share 4 lessons that I learned out of that, 4 ways you can help manage fear in your workplace or the marketplace. One is you be brave and courageous, because that gives other people permission. They see that it can be possible. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to panic. And then second, share and discuss. Talk about your feelings with one another, because we talked about our feelings, our worries, you know, just some of the strengths and some of the things that you could do. So that helped her relax. And then 3 is link up with other courageous people. People that are productive, that are looking at the silver lining, that's going forward. I don't have a lot of people in my environment like that. I have a lot of afraid people around me. But with the social media and the online, there's a lot of people you can connect to. This week, I connected to Paul Carrick Brunson. He's a big social influencer on LinkedIn, and at 12 noon Eastern Standard and 9 a.m. Pacific Coast, he is doing a live stream about processing and dealing with the coronavirus in different aspects. The first live stream, and it's only about an hour, the first live stream about positioning your business or your career in the coronavirus economy, because things are shifting and changing. And the second one was about learning how to network better and create a stronger brand during this coronavirus. You might need to shift and change a little bit. And then today it was about maintaining relationships through lockdown during the coronavirus. So if you don't have anybody in your environment, connect and link to people that even are online that are positive, strong and courageous and going forward and dealing with this coronavirus. And then finally, use humor, sense of humor. Like, I mean, we talked about the toilet paper thing, people going to run on the toilet paper, even just the mannerisms of President Trump. He just tickles me sometimes, the way he says things, but using the humor. So one way to manage, again, fear in your workplace or your marketplace is to, one, you be brave and courageous. You role model courage. 2, talk about it. Try to process your feelings. 3, link up with other courageous people, because united you're stronger. And then 4, use your humor. And if you're still wrestling with fear, you might want to check out my post that I did on the 22nd. And basically it was talking about how to process this pandemic. One would be to be able to, what was I saying? To be able to first manage your fear. And by managing your fear, then you could, 2, exercise critical thinking. 3, pray. And 4, connect to a spiritual anchor. So that's on Sunday, the 22nd, I think the date was, on LinkedIn. I posted that. But anyway, online family, stay together and just know that God is a present help in time of need, and He protects us. He said that His angels watches over us, and that pestilence will not come nigh His children's dwelling. You don't have to fear that. All right, take care. Bye.